As the dawn spills softly across the Indian countryside, a flash of turquoise lifts itself from the dew soaked grass and lands confidently on a roadside wire. Bold, brilliant, and entirely unmistakable, this is the white-throated kingfisher, a bird whose presence feels like nature's confidence across the early morning sky. Welcome back to the Birdbook Podcast, where every feather tells a story. I am Riju, and today we explore the most widespread, adaptable, and visually striking kingfisher across South Asia, a bird that thrives at the crossroads of wild landscapes and human life. The white-throated kingfisher is noticeably larger than its more secretive cousin, the common kingfisher, measuring close to 28 centimeters from its crimson bill to its tips of short tail feathers. Its appearance is a study in contrast and confidence. The entire back and wings are coated in vivid electric blue that glows when touched by sunlight. Its head, shoulder, and belly are deep chestnut brown, warm and earthy, cutting through the rich palate is a clean gleaming white patch across the throat and breast, a feature so striking that it often catches the eye before the rest of the bird comes into focus. Its heavy red bill, strong legs, and alert posture gives it an air of readiness, as though it is always poised to launch into action, whether perched on a village fence or a solitary branch over a field. The white-throated kingfisher carries itself like it knows it is meant to be seen. This is one of the most widely distributed kingfisher in the eastern hemisphere, found across India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, and parts of Malaysia, the Gulf region, and stretching westwards to Turkey and the Arabian Peninsula. Its range crosses climates, altitudes, and ecosystem with ease. What makes the bird extraordinary is its remarkable habitat flexibility. Unlike many other kingfishers that say they live close to rivers and lakes, the white-throated kingfisher is comfortable almost anywhere. You might see it perched on a telephone pole along a highway, scanning the ground below, or sitting in a quiet village garden, or maybe just calling from a fence beside a paddy field. It thrives on the edge of wood, in open farmland, across dry scrublands, and in the tangled green of mangroves and marshes. If landscapes offer open perches and a supply of prey, chances are this kingfisher has already claimed it. The white-throated kingfisher is a true generalist, a predator that has evolved far beyond the typical fish-based diet of its relatives. From its elevated perch, it surveys the world with intense concentration, watching for even the slightest movement. A beetle glinting in the sun, a frog shifting in mud, the faint flicker of the lizard's tail. Anything can catch its attention. Once prey is spotted, the bird drops into rapid directive dive, seizing its target with absolute precision. It then returns to its perch and with powerful strikes beats its catch against the branch to subdue it before swallowing it the whole. This efficiency allows the bird to thrive in places where water is scarce but land-based prey is abundant. Its diet can include insects, earthworms, frogs, small reptiles, tiny rodents, and even snakes. In every moment, the glide, the strike, the return, the bird radiates confidence and purpose. You will often hear this bird before you see it. Its call is loud, metallic burst, kek-kek-kek-kek, that carries across fields, roads, wetlands, and village lanes. This vocal signature is one of the defining sounds of many South Asian landscapes, especially during the quiet hours of morning and evening. The white-throated kingfisher is strongly territorial and remarkably bold around humans. Its behavior is marked by long periods of perched vigilance, quick aggressive chases, and occasional sunbathing sessions where it spreads its wing to warm itself. Its flight is direct and powerful, a blur of blue cutting through open spaces. As spring warms the land, the breeding season begins. The kingfisher digs a long tunnel like nest into exposed soil, often in the riverbanks, canal edges, or the side of an old termite mound. The tunnel may extend several feet into earth, ending its chamber where 4 to 7 glossy white eggs are laid. Both parents participate in feeding the chicks, slipping in and out of the dark opening with insects and small prey held firmly in their red bills. The burrow often is very safe from predators, shelters them from storms, and a stable microenvironment for the growing chicks. This nesting strategy has served the species well for countless generations. The white-throated kingfisher is currently listed as the least concerned by IUCN. Its adaptability, extensive range, and generalized diet has allowed it to thrive even in the landscapes heavily altered by humans. But the threat it faces should not be overlooked. The conversion of the natural wetlands, the use of strong pesticides that reduces prey population, and the loss of earthen banks suitable for nesting all affects its term of survival. Even so, its enduring presence, boldly perched on wires and fences across the country, offers a reassuring reminder that resilience still exists in the natural world. Perhaps this is why encountering a white-throated kingfisher feels so special. It is not just a bird that hides, it chooses visibility. It stands at the intersection of wilderness and human life, perched in plain sight, carrying the colors of water, wood, sky, and earth. Its confidence is contagious. Every flash of chestnut and turquoise, every sharp call echoing across a field, every confident dive reminds us that nature does not always retreat. Sometimes it adapts, sometimes it stands its ground, sometimes it waits for us on a fence, on a wire, or on the quiet corner of a morning to look up and remember. Thank you for joining this week's journey on the Birdbook Podcast. Next time, we venture into tidal mangroves to meet the brown winged kingfisher, keeper of the coastal creeks. Until then, may every color and every call inspire you to look for an extraordinary wherever you are.